Okay, aloha. My name is Carlton N, Middleton, and you can hear them now, and I'm going to give you a wide shot of them. I'm following this Furlough Friday story, and it looks like it's getting bigger as the days go on. Today is Sunday, the 11th of April, 2010. You can hear them over my shoulder. You can hear them with the loudspeaker, and I can get some close-ups of them if I need to. What I want to do is I want to give you a sense of what is going on right now. This is a story that is growing by the day, and who knows what next week is going to bring. Let me say a few things right now, and then I'll get you to the action. First of all, this is the 5th day. Looks like it's the 5th day of the sit-in, and I'm going to get you closer so you can listen to what's going on. And let me get up close now, and I can talk to you. I can talk to you later. I just want you to get a sense of what's going on now. So I'm going to walk up the steps here, so it's going to get shaky a little bit, but just hang in there with me, and I'll make it worthwhile. And you can see this is the Furlough Friday story. Again, April 11th, 2010, and it is about 6:40 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon, actually evening. But let me get you in here close so you can see what's going on. And I'm going to be silent for a while. Let you just get a sense of what's going on, and you can hear it. This sounds like Kim Koko Iwamoto, and this is one of the members of the Board of Education, and I'm going to give him some time to talk. So let's listen.
I'm not hearing any official capacity speaking on behalf of the letter.
Everybody understands that, right?
So my first question is, what role does the Board of Ed typically play, or what role were they called on to play in this whole furlough fiasco?
Let me just say that right now, obviously it's a very long story. Right now where we're at is there is a signed collective bargaining agreement that was signed by the Governor, the Department of Education, and the Board of Education. As you look, so to resolve some of the Furlough Friday issues, what the Department of Education, the Board of Education, and the HSTA has done is they signed a supplemental agreement to address the Furlough Friday issue. And the Governor and the Legislature asked the Board and the HSTA to work together to give up some of the teacher planning days, for instance, and that was addressed in the current supplemental agreement. So we heard everyone very clearly, please give up some of the teacher planning days, and the HSTA has done that.
Would you describe, I know that you mentioned the teacher planning days, what are the other components of the agreement that's on the table right now?
that, well, obviously it's conditional. The agreement is conditioned upon the legislature, as you mentioned, Ian, the legislature approving the bill and passing it through to fund Furlough Fridays to bring the students back to school. As an employer, it's kind of like, if you have a business, if you know you can't afford to pay the teachers, you can't ask the teachers to come to school unless we know we can afford to pay them. Because if you know you don't have the money in the bank, you can't make somebody work. It's unethical and it's immoral as well. So we need to make sure, and also just want to let everyone know that the Board of Education in the state of Hawaii does not have the power of levying taxes or raising taxes. You know, we can charge more for school lunch, which sucks. I mean, you know, it does. And we can charge money for all these other fees and stuff, but it will not sustain. You cannot, we as a Board of Education cannot raise that kind of revenue. That said, so the legislature right now is working on making sure the funding is allocated. Once it gets allocated, we basically cross our fingers and hope that the government will release the funds. And from my understanding, what has been agreed upon, there is some flexibility. For instance, if the governor chooses to release X amount of money, it buys back X amount of furlough days. So that's the condition, you know, and that's again, if the legislature allocates it and if the governor releases it. So it's a pay-as-you-go, so to speak. So, you know, all we can do as a part of it is beg for money. So I do, you know, and so this is where I stand with all of you saying thank you for bringing voice to that.
Just one last question.
The proposal is on the table, waiting for people to approve it, would eliminate all the furlough days for this year and next year, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
So that's just basically where we see the issue standing right now, is that we have a proposal. If you can get a better proposal before my kid stays home from school again, great. If you can't, please don't impede ending this public school furloughs for any reason, when I think it's pretty clear that the public does not want that to be the outcome. Now, something that we've heard, and I know Margaret mentioned, we've heard a lot is, and actually in the letter that we received from the governor today, prominently featured is, but what about the HSTA? And we have our differences with the HSTA. I do not believe that they have handled every aspect of this anywhere near as well as they should. As a former teacher, I want a union that also fights for the professionalism of the teaching calling. And this is not necessarily an SOS position here right now, but at the very least, tactically, we don't believe that HSTA has entirely done all that they could have done for their members. But the thing I want people to remember when we hear about the HSTA being the problem is behind the HSTA is teachers. And those teachers go to school every day and care for our most precious possessions, our children. And the idea that we do that on the cheap, or that we should ask them to work for free, or that the real problem is the teachers, I can't accept. And in a glowing example of that,
okay, I'm going to step aside and I'm going to go in the front of this man here.
High school teacher.
So I'm going to cut it right now.
High school.
Thank you. And again, I'll do an ID at the next segment.